Hello, welcome to the video. In this video, we will do the physics experiment called the collapsing can. Before we start, we must make sure of our safety while doing this activity. Get some gloves, apron, and an adult for supervision since we can get injured from this activity. First step of this experiment is to get the materials we needed. We need a bowl, tongs, water, and most importantly, the empty soda can. Next is pour warm water to the soda can about half to fill in. Then, place the can with the water to the stove in medium heat. Be careful into facing it, you might burn yourself. While waiting for the can to be heated up about 3 to 4 minutes, pour cold water to the bowl. Then, bring the can to the bowl with cold water, turn it upside, then dip it instantly. Observe the can after doing that. As you can see, the can was crushed in the bowl. It's very easy to observe it to what you saw in the experiment. You may see the can just crushed when it was dipped, but how and why did that happen? Let's ask the question, what caused or how did the can get crushed after being dipped in the water? After the experiment, turning the heated can upside down to the cold water, the can imploded. So, how did that happen? The can imploded because in the can, there is a partial vacuum. The can was crushed from the air pressure and weight from the outside. In the inside, there is a low pressure because of the cooling of the hot water inside that made air go out from the partial vacuum. Then, the outside pressure pushed into the inside. The reason why it wasn't crushed by the inside because air was replaced and was released outside by the water vapor. That gave the outside pressure a chance crashing from the outside. That's what happened to the can. Fun fact, the air we feel right now has weight that pushes us down. Another explanation is using thermodynamics, since it is a branch of physics with a relationship of heat and other energy. It affected the energy inside a can. From the heat, the energy inside dispersed and moved to the surface of the can. When it was dipped in the cold water, the energy inside swelled up or stuck in the center, causing the form it was sucked inside as it was, bringing the surface walls of the can with them. I hope that explained what happened inside and outside the experiment. Then, let's have some key points that we need to know in this experiment video. First one, air has weight. In addition, in chemistry explanation, the higher the temperature, the higher the pressure made the water molecules to air molecules or water vapor. Then the sudden change of temperature, all the molecules in the can stick together, causing the walls of the can to be sunk to form in the inside. Remember, the pressure was so high the can couldn't withstand, causing them to collapse. And lastly, the air pressure inside and outside the can was the same. That's all for the experiment. I hope you try this experiment at home because it's very fun and informative. Be careful so. Thank you again. I hope this gave you some valuable information and enjoyment. Goodbye.